it's going to happen here,
Can you
though.
tell us how many shots were fired in the Oregon district? And can you tell us what end did the shooter come in? Was it from Patterson or from Wayne?
Just stand next to me.
I can, at some point, we'll be able to tell you exactly how many shots were fired by officers and exactly how many shots were fired by the suspect, but I can't give you that information just yet. There were multiple rounds.
About the direction that he walked in, drove in.
Yeah, we'll get to more details at a later conference, but for this conference, I can't release that just yet. We're still early in the district.
What about the shooter himself? Where he's from? Did you identify he's from Dayton or Miami Valley?
We have identified the suspect, and we will get that information to you soon. We're in our investigative process, and that takes precedence. We understand that the public wants to know who this person is, and that will be released. And obviously, we're working very hard to give the public an answer as to what the motivation might have been for this event.
There's quite a bit of chatter about an accomplice. Did you guys hear anything about that, or did you investigate a second shooter?
We're investigating all information, all leads, and we'll go where the evidence takes us. At this point, we're aware of one shooter.
What gun was used? What an AK style weapon? Is it an automatic, semi, bump stop? Was there more than one gun?
We'll get more of that information to you. I can tell you, like the mayor said earlier, this was a 223 rifle with a high capacity magazine and extra magazines on this person.
There are other events happening tonight in this area. Is it considered safe to come to those homes?
Yes, of course. We have just like we have police support quickly in the district. We'll continue to have folks around, and look, we're pleased. We know the community wants to come together. So for this 8 p.m. vigil, we know we'll have that site coming.
There was about, I was in the Oregon district at Peppers Friday. There was probably.
What were you doing there?
There were probably 8 officers in and around at Peppers. How many officers was there the same amount of officers last night as there was Friday?
You should just stay by me.
I will. There were several officers who were working in the Oregon district in the immediate vicinity, which is, we're all very fortunate that they were there and they were able to shorten this timeline of violence to less than a minute. And we regularly have officers specifically assigned to the Oregon district. It's a high concentration of people, and we want to make sure that everybody stays safe. So that's our goal. So that's why we typically have officers patrolling there, especially around the bar times.
Chief, we know that you're limited as to what you can tell us, but you keep referring to a he, at least. Can you tell us, man, woman, young, old, race, anything?
We'll get more information to you.
Could you explain why you're not disclosing his identity, or the gunman's identity, I should say?
Yeah,
Yes.
I can tell you the investigation, right now takes precedence over people knowing. Knowing immediately. The public will be told who this person is, and it's important for us to try to establish, to try to identify all the evidence and possible motivation in this crime, because I think the victims, the families of the victims need to know that. So that's the priority.
Have you seen in the last hour and a half any traces of possible hate crime? You notice that a lot of the families seem females of color.
I have no information on that.
Has his family been notified?
I can't tell you that. The coroner's office provides the notification to Mexican.
Will there be extra security tonight in the Oregon district?
There's always security in the Oregon district.
Can we have the man from Miami Valley back up there?
I'm sorry?
How many people come to the Family Assistance Center here, and what kind of services are you getting?
I don't have a count on the number of people that have come. We've had a pretty steady group of folks coming in and out, and of course, as families are notified, we immediately make sure that they have the support that we can offer with coping and other issues, but also have to have a victim advocate for each family is put in place as well.
Real quick.
Yes.
That's great, thank you. So can you talk about what you were treating at Miami Valley? The person from Kettering was able to talk about what types of injuries they were treating.
We treated a combination of gunshot wounds as well as injuries from people who were fleeing the scene. That's all the information I can give you at this time.
Can you tell us anything about the gunshot wounds? Multiple gunshot wounds per person, upper body, anything?
Some victims did sustain multiple gunshot wounds. That's all the information I can give at this time.
Again, for anybody, you know, it looks like most of the victims were relatively black, whereas most of the victims were black. Would you say that?
I can't speak to that, I'm sorry.
Anybody, police, native,
I mean about the deceased, diverse group of people. Yeah, we'll have that later in the afternoon. All right, I appreciate you all and your coverage. We'll see you back here at 1. If we have more information, when we have what information we'll have, we'll give it to you at 1. And thank you for keeping the prayers of the community of the city of Dayton in your hearts and thoughts. Thank you.